everybody! Happy Monday! Welcome to Blind Woman Reviews / Bookish Monday. This is Alexis, and I'm here for another review. Today, I'll be reviewing The Glittering Court by Richelle Mead. It's actually something I've been wanting to read for a while. I remember seeing it on Audible once when I was looking for A Court of Thorns and Roses books, and I saw this and I was like, oh, this sounds interesting. And when I read the description, I was really interested in it before. So I'm actually pretty happy that I got to read it today, and that this week we are moving on to a lighter topic than last week. So, yay to lighter topics. Also, I don't know when this will be posted, but I think it'll be the end of August or beginning of September, so maybe close to my birthday. I'm pretty happy. I know it won't be on my birthday, but it'll be nearby. I really need to. Here's what I need to look at my before I do this stuff. Thanks. I should do this, but before I do this stuff, I really should put in dates in a file. I usually only know when I'm posting something when I start scheduling it. I need to pre-schedule the actual schedule. Yeah, I should do that. Anyway, sorry for my ranting. Here's the synopsis for The Glittering Court in case you haven't read it. Oh, by the way, apparently this author wrote The Vampire Academy. I have not read it. This book is literally my first reading of anything this author has ever written. I just want to let you know that for when I'm reviewing. All right? Awesome. Big and sweeping, spanning from the refined palaces of Osfrid to the gold dust and untamed forests of Adoria, The Glittering Court tells the story of Adelaide, an Osfridian countess who poses as her servant to escape an arranged marriage and start a new life in Adoria, the New World. But to do that, she must join the Glittering Court. Both a school and a business venture, The Glittering Court is designed to transform impoverished girls into upper-class ladies who appear destined for powerful and wealthy marriages in the New World. Adelaide naturally excels in her training and even makes a few friends, the fiery former laundress Tamsin and the beautiful Serminican refugee Mira. She manages to keep her true identity hidden from all but one, the intriguing Cedric Thorne, son of the wealthy proprietor of the Glittering Court. When Adelaide discovers that Cedric is hiding a dangerous secret of his own, together they hatch a scheme to make the best of Adelaide's deception. Complications soon arise, first as they cross the treacherous seas from Osfrid to Adoria, and then when Adelaide catches the attention of a powerful governor. But no complication will prove quite as daunting as the potent attraction simmering between Adelaide and Cedric, an attraction that, if acted on, would scandalize the Glittering Court and make them both outcasts in wild, vastly uncharted lands. So, like I said, I was looking forward to reading this book, and I'm pretty excited I got to do so, as well as finally, and as well as, in general being able to say that I had a pretty good experience. So here we are. So I think the writing for this was really good. I think Richelle Mead definitely writes really interesting prose as well as interesting female characters. I like the way she wrote them. It actually makes me want to read The Vampire Academy, which I never read. So definitely very exciting. The idea of it is the idea of this book, the premise, definitely interested me in always. I enjoyed it. I think the premise is definitely extremely interesting, and I had a great time with this. In reading it, I think the pacing also worked out well, as well as the story development. I liked the character development of our main character Adelaide, as well as our any side characters that came up um, in the story. Cedric being the main male lead, but I did enjoy his character development as well. So I did like the characters. I think that the world was very interesting. However, I will say that I would have liked for there to be more world building. I think there was very little world building. There was no focus on it, and that didn't, I don't know. I usually, if it's a fantasy like this, I usually want more world building. I don't think there was enough world building. I think there could have definitely been more. So I would have definitely liked more world building, a bigger focus on it, and as well as a bigger focus on the glittering court itself, because the glittering court is its own world in my opinion. Well, you know, Adoria is definitely another, but mainly Anadoria, but I would have definitely enjoyed more focus on world building. And one thing I want to talk about. So in the description, it specifically does say that that you know there's an attraction between Cedric and ooh, my apologies for that. Oh god, that scared me. And I'm the one holding this thing. I'm sorry, that was a notification sound on my Bro Note Touch Plus. Yeah, my apologies for that. Anyway, basically, you know, I find this, you know, I want to mention that it says there's an attraction between them in the description. However, in the book, it is portrayed as an attraction in the beginning and then a romance. But the romance was not that very well developed, not a very good subplot in my opinion, not the best romance I've read. I think for romances should be very well developed, and this was not a romance that followed that development. I enjoyed the chemistry between both characters, which you can definitely feel the chemistry within the characters, but the romantic part didn't work out so much for me. In my opinion, it did not. It didn't. It's not something I feel. It's not something I feel that occurred. So I definitely had an issue with the way the romance was written and represented. I think the bantering was awesome, but I felt more like they were friends, or at least they may have been attracted, but that it shouldn't have led to the romance that it was. And it was, I don't know. I just didn't feel like the romance was good. At least the chemistry was, but the romance felt like it had to be there, and it just didn't feel that good. It didn't feel too good in that book. It wasn't. I didn't even feel the romantic vibes at all. So, yeah, this was not a very good romance in my opinion. So, or at least romance subplots anyway. So yeah, that is my review for The Glittering Court. Have you read The Glittering Court? Let me know in the comment section. Also, have you read any other books from this author? If you have, what books do you recommend from Richelle Mead for me to read? I definitely want to read The Vampire Academy now. But I'm still reading the Glittering Court series. There are 3 books in this series, and each of these books tells the story of one of the 3 friends. So this is a perfect segue into telling you that next week I will be reviewing Midnight Jewel, which tells the story of Mira, and it is the second book in in this series. And by the way, my favorite so far. That is literally your foreshadowing of my review. That is my favorite. That book is my favorite so far. So yeah. Subscribe if you're interested in my content, and make sure you turn on notification bell, because that way you'll be notified as soon as I upload. I upload book reviews every Monday, and I also produce reactions and recommendation videos. So very exciting in that case. So yeah, feel free to Feel free to subscribe and ring the notification bell, like and share. Very much appreciate your support to bring up engagement for me. If you have a video suggestion or idea, feel free to contact me in any of the forms listed in the description, either through my business email or or one of my social media platforms. Please keep everything appropriate and professional. I will be ignoring all inappropriate messages. Also, if you are interested in the glittering quartz, I will attempt to have an affiliate link below in the description. So as well as other playlists. But if you're interested in this, I will try to have an affiliate link below. If you make a purchase, if I have that affiliate link and you make a purchase, I will be making a small commission at no cost to you. Thank you so much in advance, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great Monday, everybody.